Hola.
Hola, hello.
Long overdue update. It's been a while since the last video, but
Yeah, why has it been so long?
I don't know. It's too busy,
Yeah.
or maybe just didn't bother. I don't know. I can't really say, but
I can't remember the last time
it was quite a while, like 2 months.
you
I
made
would
a
say.
video.
Yeah, I have a lot of footage, but I didn't just put it together, so I think I'm gonna scrap everything I filmed.
Want to start again?
No, it just start from here now, and basically,
Reboot.
yeah. Just to show the progress on the greenhouse, we're gonna show what we achieved, and a little bit around the farm, and yeah. Meantime, we have friends visiting. Hi, Pat and Rob. It was really nice to have you here.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah, they came by motorcycle each. They caught the ferry from the UK to Santander in northern Spain, and they rode here. They stayed for 3 days, and it's brilliant. And
I hope they enjoyed the time here.
yeah,
It wasn't long enough. It was just 3 days or 4 days?
3 days.
3 days. And yeah, they went from here. They went to see the Douro region, and then crossed to Spain. Where to I don't know exactly, but
they went to the Picos de Europa in northern Spain. Rode
yeah.
around there.
Yeah.
And we've had a few other visitors for the day. But what's mostly been happening is just endless work.
So we've been back and forth to the center of Portugal, where we have the other farm, Maceiras. It's been so, we have to cut there because to comply with the regulations about clearing land by edifications and roads. So
by the end of June.
Yeah.
It's normally the end of May, but this year's been extended. If you've got land, a garden or whatever, and it's next to a road, next to a neighbour, next to your own building, you can't let it grow overgrown. It's okay to have gardens, shrubs and trees and flowers and vegetables, things like that, and vines, of course. We're sitting underneath our vines now, and they're right next to the house, but they're not likely to burn or
it's
catch
just
fire.
Grass.
It's just
dry grass,
brambles, and gorse and things like that. And generally think about, if there was a fire, how can you best protect your property and your neighbours?
Yeah.
So keeping up with that has been hard.
Yeah.
Because everything's growing.
In between that, we've been building the greenhouse. The first the first what do you call the first raised bed is in blocks. We start from scratch. If you saw the previous films, you probably will notice the difference.
It's been a never-ending project, and it's still far from being halfway finished. And we as of yet, haven't got any glass or perspex.
But we built the one raised bed, and so and small jobs here and there, painting a little bit. Started the painting of the T1, and clearing here and there everywhere. So it's like not enough time at the end. So I was trying to do my other job, which is like, we have no much spare time, and so it's like at the end of the day I just can't be bothered to do do filming or even editing, so that's why I will try to keep up now, even if I do
Yeah, you have to
smaller,
be careful.
shorter.
You're going to lose some subscribers. And
I hope you don't abandon me.
you can't afford to lose your subscribers, can you?
Não, I have one Facebook. A minha fiel amiga de Alvoco, ela vê os vídeos todos. Olá, espero que estejas bem. Um beijinho para ti, minha querida amiga.
Teresa?
Yes, yeah. I didn't want to mention her name because it's my secret friend, but
okay.
Lawrence gave it away.
Okay, sorry about that. I didn't know that was secret.
No, it's not a secret. It's just a joke. Anyway, so I'll show you a little bit of the greenhouse and the garden.
You know, life here is just like life anyway. I think everyone at this very moment has so much to do, so much work. I don't know. We need a holiday, and so does everyone else. We just don't have the time for holiday, and I think that's the reality of owning some land, whichever country you're in, and particularly land that is not in very good condition and has to be
our land
recovered.
is not bad, but
no, but we bought it in an abandoned state, and some of it is, you know, there's some areas that we still haven't tackled.
Yeah.
And to be honest, it gets too warm. We've been getting up at 5 o'clock, and it's beautiful weather. Then it's cool, but you know, by about 8:30, it's 20 degrees, and you just know it's going to get hotter and hotter. Then in the evening, it's also very nice, but it's still you haven't got very long before it then gets dark.
Yeah.
We should perhaps work in the dark. And in fact, you are allowed to work in the dark, but you need to be crazy to do that.
You need to have visibility.
As in allowed, I mean you're allowed to cut your land, use your, you know, if you had a tractor, for example, with some good lights and a flail on the back, like a grass mower, I can quite easily see myself would be doing that, working at night.
Probably we'll have to go take that path eventually. Well, we just
take that path or cut that path. We'll have to make one.
Yeah,
that's how we cut the land. Is cut our way into the meadows, which Marina might film for you later, and then you basically cut a path in, and or you go around the outside just like anyone would with just like mowing a lawn. A field is just essentially a large garden, and anyway, we're going to go and film something else now. But what we have to do, just to finish off, is somehow make the transition from just keeping on top of the vegetation growth in this farm to actually making something of it.
We need to finish the fencing, which is still same as the last video, so I'm not even gonna bother to show it.
Yeah.
When we finish the fencing, we can make other plans about the rest of the land. Even imagine getting some animals, but at the moment it's impossible. Until we fence it. We're gonna have a group of 7 friends coming soon, and we are very wishful and hoping that we're gonna advance in some of our projects.
Yeah, one of the main projects there is there's a lavada, a canal that brings water from a river higher up to this farm and many others below us.
Yeah.
And of course it's abandoned, it's dried up, it's overgrown and collapsed, and we have started last year with a neighbour recover that structure, that ancient waterway, and with 7 willing helpers I think we can do it. And the bonus is it would be work under the trees in the shade, and there is water. Obviously the lavada comes from the river, so if we can concentrate on that for 4 or 5 hours a day, I think 3 days we could open that lavada up, which is also becomes a footpath to the river. Although there is another, really nice. We have got a little stream here. We have got a place, a little ribeira, a little small river. But if we can get that lavada done, then we can bring water to this farm and all the others.
Even though we have some.
Yeah. We have our own water, and we have some water for irrigation, but we could do with more. You never have enough water in Portugal.
Yeah.
It's I dream of water. I dream of thunderstorms. Anyway.
Okay, I'll show you then what we've been up to. It's not a lot.
All right. This is for Lily fans. Quick update. She's doing well, aren't you? Doesn't like the heat. In fact, she sleeps all day, hides, and she generally eats 6 o'clock at night, and then she goes a bit crazy. She's got a lot of energy. But she's doing well, aren't you? Say hello to your fans.
Say hello. Hey, hello, John. John Fitz. He follows Lily adventures.
And what about
and Stephanie.
And say hello to your boyfriend in San Ramon, Edward, the bulldog.
And say hello to Sunday and Kitty in the
never met
UK.
them, your
Her cousins.
But you will meet them soon, won't you, Lily?
I hope so.
She's heavy. She's put on some weight.
She's
Look.
getting fat.
Look at this.
As some of you might know, I've been cooking for Lily special. I just cook lots of food and freeze in small containers. I cook more for her than I cook for us. Put it this way.
Yeah, I get the seconds if I'm
lucky.
lucky.
He gets scraps if he's lucky.
I get what Lily leaves behind. Okay.
Oh, anyway, I'm gonna show you the famous. As you can see, we start from the ground and dig the foundations. So we have this waiting for connection. We're gonna put another raised bed on this side. So that's why it's thing unfinished on the side. We are gonna put some raised bed. I don't know if you can see because it's too sunny. There's gonna be some raised beds on this side as well. So this is the outside. Lawrence is inside and it's already with soil. Okay, love, can you explain?
Yeah, it's about that deep of soil, and in the bottom we've got some stones, and then a fabric a bit like this to allow the water to go through. Then we put some rotting wood and some other materials, organic materials, and then we've got this. We've made a mixture of earth and compost. It looks quite good. And so the idea is, and these are tubes which go down to the bottom, so we can water from the top and we can direct the water down to the bottom. And there's a concrete floor in this, so it should hold the water. Now I know in a way that might mean it's poor drainage. In fact, I want poor drainage. I want the water to sit there that far down, so that the tomatoes and the tomatoes and the cucumbers and lettuce, whatever we want to grow here, peppers, their roots will go down for the water, but they'll never sit in it. And Portugal being the country it is, you leave a saucepan of water out and it'll evaporate in one day.
Yeah.
Water is precious here. And so this is just settling down, going to drop a little bit, might be another bag or two of compost on top, and even some of our own compost. And then we've got to finish rendering the outside. Yeah. We rendered the top. There's more to do. Of course, we need to get the glazing in. Yeah. Make the doors. We cut wall. Some of the structure that was there on the wider bit. It was more. So to make a wider door to go in and out with the wheelbarrows. The greenhouse, of course, this metal frame has been here for decades. In fact, we've seen from an old photograph. It's probably 50 years old, but it's not at all square. So in a way, it would have been easier to build from scratch a brand new one. It was quite hard. But like all these projects, anyway, the ones that I get involved in, they're always much harder than I think. Take longer. Yeah. So on this side, Lawrence is going to have, instead of a big one, it's going to be 3 smaller ones. Yeah, it's a long way off. Yeah, but I don't know if I don't even know if we're going to do it. Can you see the horse? Oh, we will do it. Eventually. There's so much to do in this property, I don't know. Our potatoes have gone past their best. We picked up the potatoes, some of them. We are already eating our potatoes. Oh, now. This is my favorite. So we are getting spring water into these big tanks. Yeah. The other one over there is already filled. This is a bit dirty, but just for irrigation. Yes, it's for irrigation, but this is crystal clear water. For you can drink this water that is coming to the tank, but it's going to be for irrigation. That one there is where Lawrence has a dip at the end of the day. Our corn. We're starting to get some nice broccoli. This is a second chance. I bought this ages ago and it failed. Well, it didn't fail, it just did nothing. Now we've been harvesting that, so there's loads of that. Eating. Yeah. We've got some beans coming. Yeah. You can see here, look. We already had some. Yeah, there's some little beans coming there. We've eaten some already.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really
Tomatoes.
never grown milio before,
Corn. Look at that.
So I'm quite pleased with
It's
that.
in several stages because we planted first and then we've been given more from a
Tomatoes.
friend, Gabi from Gabriela Cunha from Cunha. Hello, Gabriela, if you see this. Thank you for your corn. Look, it's growing. This is from the first corn that we planted ourselves. We bought popcorn and we put on the soil and it grew. Yeah,
the onions are doing better. Look at this one. Look at that.
Our onions are coming on.
Yeah, and some
It's
of them,
not a lot,
of
though.
them have gone to seed. But what I found interesting is what happens is it seems to reproduce. Look like that. Makes another one.
Makes flower and the other one,
bulbs out.
But also the moles are eating them. Voles or moles.
Yeah. We've got some more corn growing out there.
There's another crop.
And you can see here, look at the field, it's orange, yellow. So, and again,
we're making the pots.
Keep going back to
Just leaving some in the middle.
We will cut that before the end of June because, God forbid, if there was a fire, that stuff will go up like very fast. We'll cut it down as straw and leave it.
So the potatoes on the compost box, they're just growing like mad. Yeah, it's all a little hot. It's been feeding us and we are taking... I can't wait to see the corn. The bigger one, it was the first that we grew, put on the soil, are from popcorn. I don't know what's going to come, but I'll see how it goes.
It's just dried corn, isn't it? It's not...
yeah. I'll be quiet so you can hear the water.
Just a trick.
Yeah.
Anyway, are you going to show the top field?
I'll show the top field now.
So we're here at the what we call the top field, and you can see there those big white containers. We've had 8 of them delivered. They weren't a bad price. We got a bit of a discount for buying 8 from our local agricultural supplier. And the idea is just obviously to store water. I think it's going to be a long, hot, dry summer.
Yeah, we need to start filling them.
As usual, and especially because it's an El Nino year. And so we can never have too much rain. Come and see the walnut tree. It's doing well. Okay. So here we are at our... this walnut came by itself, and I suspect either a squirrel moved a walnut up here, or even I
picked up some
leaves and stuff, and there was one growing there already because it's already 2 years old, so it can't have been from the nut this year, last year I mean. So I think I moved it here because we dumped a load of stuff here and we did a load of chipping. Yeah. But what we've done is plant some beans around the outside, and they're doing well. They're coming up. And I've left this
some grass around,
buffer of flowers just to give it a little bit of more humidity and shade.
So that's the field that we've been cutting, like Lawrence said, just leaving some in the middle. I have been venturing with the big brush cutter. I may put a little footage for you to laugh about. I'm just starting, but I'm enjoying. I think I'm gonna make a career of that. I don't know. Who knows?
You seem to like using
the
it's
machine. Quite nice. It's quite.
You know, it's
not
work.
easy, but it's not, so difficult. It's doable. It's a bit bright. I'm sorry about that, but that's when we have time to do things like that. When we're not doing this hard work, it's like too sunny, too hot, and then we stop now. We have something to eat, etc. So I decided to do a little footage now. So I'm sorry about that's where we've been cleared. Actually, I did that bit myself with the brush cutter. Didn't I, love? And all these lanes, and it's 3 terraces on this side, as I think I showed you before. So yeah, I just been clearing some areas.
It's a small farm with actually it's only 1 hectare, but that's 10,000 square meters.
It's enough. It's enough work.
And it's 2.7 acres or something like that. In the UK, it would be a really good small holding, and in Portugal, it's a small holding as well. They would call it a farm.
Yeah.
But actually, for the amount of land, what you have to do with 1 hectare I sometimes think we would have been better off with less.
Less, yeah. Perhaps.
Better quality, a small amount of
More,
land would
yeah.
obviously be better.
Yeah.
Just land it on itself, on its own.
This land
It's a big
is
responsibility.
to have grazing animals, which we don't yet.
That's why the vines are like this,
at the edge.
so high and so high up.
Yeah.
So that the cattle or the sheep or whatever you would graze in
They're
here.
they're below.
Because I think he would have, trying to guess what the farmer would have done, we've seen old photographs and talked to a couple of people.
That top field used to be full of corn.
Because you would grow corn to make...
Feed the animals.
Feed the animals. And also sheep would also eat just the leaves.
Yeah. And also to make cornbread.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, for human consumption and
for animals.
For goats.
Yeah.
And
so yeah.
Chickens. Chicken food is often
That's
based on corn,
what we're doing to manage is like that. We make a buffer zone, but we're gonna have to cut more in the middle.
Yeah, I think I would like to. There's some grass in there, quite a lot, but I'd like that to drop.
Not to seed.
Yeah, and then we cut it. And what the idea here is that I think the fields are a little bit worn out, and I think all we can do at the moment is put some biomass back into the ground, and that really means just cutting it, letting it drop. Like cutting a lawn without a box on the end, on the back of the lawnmower. Let the cuttings fall onto the grass.
Yeah. And then when we decide what to do about that, then we'll do. Because meantime, it's just looking after.
Not sure. You know, ploughing this up to plant something, I think it'll be hard because it's quite thin.
Yeah.
The soil in places.
Yeah.
But although he used to grow potatoes and corn and
but it needs a bit more
cabbages.
Stuff on it, you know.
I think we've been here more than a year, just 15 months, and now we've seen how it works, where the sun falls and every month, and roughly how the weather is and which way the wind blows, and we can start to think about management. We've cleaned up the farm to some extent. Now it's the next stage is to develop it.
Developing,
because we can maintain it like this and not get anything from it other than some vegetables and
we don't want that.
And some grapes, figs, things like that. But for that, we could have just had 1,000 square meters.
Yeah.
There's no point in having 10,000 square meters if all we do is spend a fortune, particularly with today's petrol prices, on cutting it.
Oh my God!
And so a couple of sheep could be good.
Yeah.
But that goes back to the fencing problem. Yeah. And then, of course, you've got to feed the sheep as well. So you've got to...
Let's see. We would still... Yeah, just keeping up.
It's trying to find out. And of course, the key to it, go back to the Levada, more water would be brilliant. And trying to find out how to make... I don't believe everything has to pay for itself. But when you have to work on some land, it's really good if you can get... Something. Otherwise, you wouldn't work in your garden if you didn't get anything from it. Even if you're just cutting the lawn, it looks good, that's a reward. But this is not a lawn, this is,
should be a productive
takes hours to cut this.
And takes money.
Noisy, expensive, time consuming.
Yeah.
But it's good feeling after you've done it, but then again, it doesn't stop growing.
Yeah.
So that's my my take on it.
So that's it for today, actually. It's going to be what you saw, a little clips of me streaming, but not too long.
Yeah,
hope you like it.
We'll are you still on there?
Yeah.
We'll obviously when our friends come, and it should be really exciting to push our way through this Levada, opening it up. It's a bit of a jungle.
Yeah.
And it could be it's a linear project with a start and an end. So let's see how far we can get.
And we also will try to do some meaningful jobs in Maceiras, the farm in Alvoco da Serra, obviously, because we never forget our other farm, even though we have to stay here longer. That's where we live, but we'll be there as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye. See you on the next video. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
Bye.